Hey, beautiful people. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If it resonates with you, please like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. So I just said a prayer. We're going to see what messages we have for the collective. It's 1:26 a.m., but it just turned to 1:27. So somebody's birthday could be on the 26th or the 27th of the month. Somebody's birthday could be January 26th, January 27th. Doesn't have to be. Somebody could be an Aquarius or have that in their chart. I don't know. Anyways, it's gonna be short because I'm actually kind of tired, but I feel God to do this message. So on the back of the deck we have wife. I didn't start shuffling yet, and then when I said this, these cards out the deck, we got the Knight of Pentacles, and then when I took this card out the deck, we got the World card. So I always set the intentions. Okay, I know since I started doing this reading, my throat started getting more, my voice started getting more choppy. So I don't know, something about this person. For some of y'all, maybe you could have had a hard time. So we have wife. So for somebody, this could be somebody's wife, or this could be, or you could be the wife. This could be a husband, or I don't know. This I guess this is a lover for somebody, or it doesn't necessarily have to be, but it's I don't know. Whoever this person is, it's like you find it hard to communicate with this person or express yourself with this person or something like that for some of y'all. But it's given with this Knight of Pentacles and this World card, and then look right behind the World card is the Ten of Swords. Right behind that is the Three of Cups in reverse. So for some of y'all, whatever this is giving you're walking away, because look how this guy is like turning his back, walking away. For some of y'all, whoever this is, yeah, right behind this card, I just realized this was the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. For some of y'all, this is a family member, a family, or someone that you have a child with or kids with. And then the next card is the Hermit card. For some of y'all, you started seeing how this person is. But for some of y'all specifically, this person betrayed you in some type of way with this Ten of Swords. So for some of y'all, this could be, if it's not like a lover or family member, for some of y'all, this is a friend. You close out a cycle with this person. You know, it's because we have wife was on the bottom of the deck. So for some of y'all, this is some type of marriage or high level of commitment or something, or maybe somebody that, for some of y'all, like a child's mother, a child's father, something like that. Somebody betrayed somebody with like a friend or family member, or like romantically, or somebody just betrayed somebody by like collaborating with others that someone is familiar with, right? To work against them in some type of way, to tend towards them. And somebody close out a cycle or walk away from this person. If this is not family, whoever this is, for some of y'all, you know, or you knew this person, you've known this person for a long time. If it's not a family member. Actually, let me use this deck, because this was, Holy Spirit, tell me more about this. Yeah, I just split the deck. We got wife and then soulmate. Yeah, for some of y'all, this is a lover. Holy Spirit, give me more on this Ten of Swords. Low key, yeah. Somebody who low key betrays you, this person. And then look, enabler. So some of y'all, I don't know, you could have somehow enabled this person, or maybe this person could have enabled you, or I don't know, somebody, or it could be this third party situation. I don't know, somebody enabled somebody. But this betrayal is low key. And then it's like right when I was about to shuffle, it's look, we got fake pregnancy. So I don't know, somebody. But then when I just moved the deck, look, abundance is at the bottom. So somebody could be faking and saying that they're pregnancy to get some type of money, Or somebody could be pregnant, could have got pregnant, but fake pregnancy could be that means that this person somebody could be pregnant by somebody else. Yeah. Or because this, I don't know, somebody there could be like somebody could have like a secret child. Holy Spirit, what's this Three of Cups in reverse? Either way, whatever this is, this was a lesson for you with this. That's why this World card is out here. This whole experience. Well, I guess everything is a lesson, but negative vibes and competition. Yeah. For some of y'all, whoever this is, it's giving betrayal. So for some of y'all, either way, it's like whether this betrayal was like with a lover or, like I said, for some of y'all, it's like this person teamed up with others to work against you. Either way, it's like these people, all of them are negative, but they were in like low-key competition with you. Yeah, look. Toxic. What is this? This fell. Girlfriend. For some of y'all, this is somebody's girlfriend. What? Okay. Because I intuitively put this girlfriend on top of this Three of Cups card. But this is in reverse. So for some of y'all, someone's girlfriend or someone's boyfriend, but then it could be husband or wife. Like I said, it's like they had some type of affair with their partners, like, I don't know, friend, family member, or something like that. But it's something else that I'm picking up. It's like for some of y'all, there's someone who is connected to a girlfriend or maybe boyfriend but it's on their side. It's not someone you know, or maybe you know of, but it's someone in their social group. But you could still know of this person. Like maybe you don't hang with them, but you know of them. That's for some of y'all. Yeah, that was a third party for some of y'all. And then for some of y'all, someone is, I don't know, you know, but you could have disconnected from this person. Yeah, look, toxic and dark. That's why I said this was a lesson. It was meant for you to walk away from this person and close the cycle out, because this person is toxic and they're dark. And then, damn, that's crazy. Y'all see how this was sticking out? Husband. So we saw wife and now we have husband. So some of y'all, you could be the husband, this could be a wife in this energy. Or for some of y'all, you could be the wife and this is somebody's husband in this energy. But then remember, we have girlfriend too. So also boyfriend. Yeah, ancestors protection. You're being protected from this person. Who's dark. Yeah, give me one more. Give me something on this World card, Holy Spirit. And it's like right when I said, I was like, you're being protected. My eyes drew towards this Ace of Pentacles card. It's given when my hands drew towards this. My eyes drew towards this hand sticking out. It's giving God has his hand over you. Because I feel like this Ten of Swords is also something else too. This does represent betrayal, like somebody betrays somebody by working against them or you know, sleeping with someone who's connected to them. But it's still, yeah, look on the bottom of that hot temper. I knew I was picking up. That's why you're being protected. For some of y'all, this Ten of Swords is somebody could possibly be trying to cause harm to somebody, lacking boundaries. Sacrifice. Yeah, look, I knew what I was picking up. Somebody could be low-key trying to sacrifice somebody. That's what this Ten of Swords is. What is this sticking out from here? Spiritual jail. Whoever's trying to do this, they're in spiritual jail. I knew what I was picking up with this. So for some of y'all, it's either so someone's husband or someone's wife or their girlfriend or boyfriend or their, because remember we saw the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So some of y'all, this is a family member. This would be a family member that you could have disconnected from, or if not, it's like you kind of like a dysfunctional relationship with this family member. But for some of y'all, you walked away. Damn, my thing is lighting up bright red as I'm saying that, my salt lamp. Some of y'all, you already walked away, or you could be in the process of walking away. But it was meant for you to walk away. This was a lesson that you had to learn about this people. Because for some of y'all, this was a big lesson to, it's like God wanted to open up your eyes. It's like this person, or for some of y'all, could be more than one, person involved is trying to sacrifice you. For some of y'all, this person could be Slim, or you could be Slim. We got nephew and work. So this work was upside down at first. For some of y'all, I don't know. So you could work with this person, or for some of y'all, maybe this love affair, this lover, ex-lover, this person could have worked with this person, with this third party person. But for some of y'all, this I don't know. This lover could have been somebody's nephew or niece or something. Or, I don't know, this could be a nephew or niece's situation. Yeah, look. But look again, nephew, investigate. So for some of y'all, I don't know, somebody's lover could have messed with somebody's nephew. Somebody's looking into this, or like I said, maybe this could be somebody's nephew or niece's situation. Yeah, look, nephew, child. Wait, what? What's after this? Happy DNA test. So for uncle. So for some of y'all, remember we saw fake pregnancy. For some of y'all, I don't know, somebody could have got pregnant. There could be a child involved. So somebody could have got pregnant. There could already be a child. I don't know, and a DNA test is needed. And see, we have uncle and nephew. I don't know. Somebody's uncle or nephew could have slept with their partner. Or ex-partner, or whatever. I don't know if somebody could be looking into this. But either way, for some of y'all, it's this, maybe it's this lover, but it's this sacrifice is somebody was trying to, that's why I was picking up with that 10 of Swords. So either way, this was a situation like you have to walk away from. Because for some of y'all, this is a double betrayal. For some of y'all, this person was creeping around with someone you know or know of, and then on top of that, this person was trying to sacrifice you. Possibly for money, because this is Knight of Pentacles. This is, look at all of these pentacles. And it's like he's walking away. It's given, for some of y'all, maybe you could be, it's like you could have a lot of fortune or good fortune or whatever, and you're walking away and people feel like you're taking your fortune with you. And if it's not, it's like you're spiritually abundant, right? So it's like people feel like, or a person, whatever, feel like you walking away, you're taking that from them. My salt lamp is lighting up red as I'm saying this. Yeah, look on the bottom of the deck. I just realized love spell. Somebody's doing a love spell on somebody, so they either can come back if they already walked away, or to stop them from walking away. But somebody is like right at the finish line. It's some of y'all, this could be past energy. You already crossed this finish line, and it's some of y'all, it's like you right at the finish line. And if not, it's like you're being called to keep going until you cross that finish line, because this, dealing with this person, this whole situation, it was a lesson. And to open up your eyes to who this person is. Because, yeah, love spell, relax. Relax, you're protected. You know, for some of y'all, that's another thing, is to open up your eyes to this person. Because for some of y'all where it's a lover, this person has been doing love spells on you. That's possibly how how this person got you. Yeah, can I make this up? Look, relax again, but pattern. This person has a pattern of playing in people's energy. I don't even know I'm laughing. It's not even funny. Look, I don't know. It's 1:42 right now, and then my watch has 17:42 steps. So that's confirmation. So for some of y'all, if you don't know, start paying attention to stuff like that. I don't know if you see my watch, but it's like 42 up here and 42 is down here. So that's confirmation to what I just said. For some of y'all, this person has a pattern of doing this. Like, this person is into spell work. I don't know if maybe this person goes to somebody, or if they know what they're doing, or they're experimenting. I don't know. But they have a pattern of doing this. For some of y'all, that was your lesson. Look at here. After that, it's past life. Some of y'all, you had a past life with this person. Hell, they probably did this to you in a past life, and you didn't wake up. And now for some of y'all, the lesson is that you're waking up to this person. Because it's given this person, for some of y'all, this person has a pattern of doing this. It's like, and maybe this pattern could be like in past lives, or it could just be with different people. But what I am getting is for sure is this person has a pattern of like playing in people's energy to make them like want them, or, you know what I'm saying, to get their way. And it's like this person will get you all lovey-dovey and buttered up so they can sacrifice you, make it easy to sacrifice you. But relax, because look, you got a high vibration. That's why the ancestors' protection came out. They're not going to let that go down. You're protected. Yeah, look, I can't make this up. Relax. L stands for lessons. This was a lesson. Once again, that's why this world card is here. This was a lesson to awaken you, to wake you up. It's really to wake you up, but to expand your mind, and to wake you up so you can realize how vindictive somebody is, but also to wake you up to see how real God's protection is. Because for some of y'all, you have a person or people plotting over your life. And this was also to wake these people up too, so they can see that God is also real, because they've been trying to tennis towards you. Yeah, look, bad health. Can I make this up? Bad health. Some of y'all, these people been trying to put you in bad health. Home. Some of y'all, you could share a home with this person, or these people could be in your home, or maybe they could try to cause harm to you, come to your home to cause harm to you, whatever it is. These people are starting to see how real angels are and how real God's protection is, because they've been trying to sacrifice you for the longest. But they don't realize like this. Oh, wow. That's crazy. When I put the card down, look what's behind home. Sexual connection. Somebody could have been having a sexual connection with somebody in their home. Because remember I said, for some of y'all, this is somebody's friend, family member, or something like that. Or if not, I don't know. For some of y'all, this person could have brought somebody's, I don't know, could have brought somebody in somebody's home. This is the sexual connection. That's crazy. But yeah, look, L stands for lessons, and then look at the next card, spiritual awakening. Once again, this is a spiritual awakening for everybody. Look, life path, wolf in sheep's clothing. This was a spiritual awakening for everybody in this situation. Because for some of y'all, these folks are learning. Who do you think you are? You think just because you play with spell work and you have intentions to sacrifice somebody that is actually going to go through? No. And this person has a pattern of doing this. So for some of y'all, maybe it could have worked with other people in the past and nobody ever knew. People be seeing people get into car accidents and my thing is lighting up red when I said that. My lamp and my diffuser, like if they light up, normally they light up different colors, but whenever they light up in sync, I know that's a message. So for some of y'all, it's like I said, it's like people be, getting in car accidents and unfortunately lose their lives, or different things happen, lose their lives, or end up getting in bad health, being sick. What's the most common thing we keep hearing? Pneumonia. You know what I'm saying? And they don't realize that's at the hands of witchcraft. And so they think that, and that's why this is a lesson for them. They think just because it works on some people that it works on everyone. And they're effing around and finding out that you're somebody who's protected. You have a lot of angels protecting you. That's why God said relax. And then right behind this was soulmate in reverse. Foreign. Some of y'all, this person could be foreign, or you could be foreign. This is a karmic masculine for some of y'all. Some of y'all, that's part of your spiritual awakening. Because for some of y'all, this soulmate of yours, for some of y'all where it's a love connection, this is somebody from your past life. This person been putting love spells on you. They've been bending your free will. They've been playing in your energy. And you have to wake up. That's why this life path is here. You had to wake up and see that this person is a wolf in sheep clothing. But it's not even just that. For some of y'all where it's like family members or friends. Once again, it's like these people crossed you. And you had to wake up and realize that they were wolf in sheep's clothing. Because remember, we saw enablers. So some of y'all, you could have been enabling this person or these people at some point. And God had to wake you up. Yeah, look, unbothered and optimistic. For some of y'all, you know these folks wasn't right. But you didn't let that bother you, right? Because it's like you like to see the good in people. You had this what did I just say? Optimistic is what's like, I don't know. Whatever. You had this optimistic viewpoint on the connection with people. Well, for some of y'all, it's like you're the type, you don't judge people, you accept them. Like, you know, you're like, okay, that's how you are. Okay, I'm just gonna accept that's how you are. That's how you are, or whatever. But it's like you could have still been optimistic about the connection. Where you're like, well, you know, that is my wife, that is my husband, that is my sister, that's my brother, that's my mother. You were looking at titles, right? And that was the lesson. You can't look at titles. You have to look at the person's character. Yeah, I cannot make this up. You have to look at the person's character. A lot of these people were frauds, unfortunately. So it's either for some of y'all, several people. It could be one person. For some of y'all, it could be specifically this soulmate, this husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend. This person is a fraud. That's what this spiritual awakening is. And like I said, for some of y'all, this person puts love spells on you. That's how this person got you in the first place. Yeah, they put a love spell on the chosen one. But it's like God allowed this to work, right? To a certain extent, not what they wanted, but God allowed this to work so that it's like He allowed to use it like as a catalyst to wake you up. Yep, can I make this up? Soulmate or North Node. Yep, God used this for some of y'all specifically. And the soulmate doesn't have to be lovers. What is this? Yeah, wolf in sheep's clothing again. Some of y'all, this person, this soulmate could be like a friend, like I said, family member. It doesn't have to be a lover. But for some of y'all, it is this lover. God used this lover in this lifetime to push you to your North Node, to awaken you, to expand your mind. What is this? Yeah, family affair. For some of y'all, this person had an affair with a family member of yours. Yeah, for some of y'all, you're an empath. And you could have possibly enabled this person because of that. Because like I said, for some of y'all, you know this person wasn't like right. For some of y'all, there's something about this person was like, you know was off with this person. But it's like it's like you accepted that and you cared about them regardless, right? But y'all don't know, you could have enabled them. But for some of y'all, yeah, this person, that's why this is part of your North Node. Because for some of y'all, this person, like I said, dealt with a family member of yours or a friend that was like family, or I don't even know why I'm getting this. For some of y'all, somebody could have dealt with their own family member, a family member of theirs. But either way, this was meant to awaken you. This was meant to push you on your path so you can fully open your eyes to see who this person is. Because for some of y'all, it's given you were wearing like what they call it, like rose colored glasses or whatever that term is with this person. And God had to really open your eyes up to see who it is that you were truly dealing with. And you're dealing with a person or people who are vindictive to their core. And I just realized that vindictive is on top of sexual connection. So for some of y'all, this person intentionally had a sexual connection. For some of y'all, this lover or ex-lover intentionally did this, had this sexual connection with someone that you know or you're aware of. They did this as some like a form of revenge. Oh man. Look, I was about to start splitting the deck. Look, Earth Angel. That's why we kept seeing that relax card. God is saying relax. Like, ain't nothing gonna happen to you. Yeah, blocker. He's blocking all this shit. All of this shit is getting blocked. I don't know if y'all heard that noise. I don't know what that was, but that was confirmation. God is blocking all of their attempts. He's only using them as puppets to bring you to your spiritual awakening. And none of this stuff gonna go through. All right, anything else, Holy Spirit? Yep, look, family. Family fell on top of sexual connection and home. And then look, passive aggressive on the back of the deck and short. So somebody could be short. You could be short. This person or any of these people could be short, passive aggressive. And for some of y'all, somebody had a sexual connection with a family member in their home. And they did this to be passive aggressive. So this person is short, or the person that they dealt with is short. Yeah. Or if this is not an actual family member, somebody that's like family in somebody's home. That's for somebody. Yeah, I was about to start like we see boyfriends. So somebody's boyfriend could have did this. Or somebody's girlfriend. All right, anything else, Holy Spirit? Look, stalking. Stalking fell on top of family and spiritual jail and nephew. Some of y'all, I don't know, this nephew could be stalking you. Yeah, what is this? Unbothered? Yeah, for some of y'all, maybe whoever this person is, you could disconnect from this person, whether it's a nephew or niece or something. I don't know. This person's stalking you, though, but for some of y'all, whoever this nephew is, or this maybe niece, or it could be any of these people here, somebody's in spiritual jail, and they're mad because of that. And for some of y'all, that's why they're stalking you, because they're in spiritual jail. Oh, okay, y'all got a whole bunch of cards. Pregnant. Look, I don't know. Somebody could be pregnant, or somebody was pregnant. Codependent just came out. And what's the other card that fell on top of family? Court. Court fell on top of family. Somebody could be going to dealing with like family court, or because somebody did walk away from somebody. So yeah, somebody. And then remember we saw DNA test. So there could be some type of. And then look, nephew's sticking up. I don't know. There's something symbolic about somebody's nephew. So maybe somebody's nephew, and right when I said that, my eyes drew towards the word family affair. Somebody's nephew slept with somebody and got somebody pregnant. I'm getting that very strongly. Yeah. Let me, Holy Spirit, anything else before I close this out? Arrogance fell on top of spiritual jail. And look at here. On the back of the deck, we have jail. I don't know. For some of y'all, that's crazy. We literally have spiritual jail. This card fell on top of arrogant and hot temper. Whoever this is. So maybe that's just to give more description. Somebody in a situation, I don't know, it's like they're arrogant. They have a hot temper. Somebody could have went to jail. Somebody could be facing jail time. Or for sure, somebody's in spiritual jail. For sure. And somebody could be mad because of that. Yeah, look, nephew again. Look, child. Well, this is the same cards that came up again. Yeah, for some of y'all, I don't know, something about this nephew. Somebody's nephew. Maybe this person could have went to jail, or they could be in jail or facing jail time or something. Somebody's nephew got somebody pregnant. And then see, we have uncle. So I don't know if it's the same person. And then we have investigate again. So yeah, I don't know. Somebody's nephew, uncle, or something like that got somebody pregnant. That's crazy. Yeah. Let me. Okay. I guess that was the end of it. I was just about to say, let me. And then my headphone just said, do, and then cut off. So. This is going to be my last two cards. This Ace of Pentacles and this Eight of Swords. For somebody, I don't know, there's a child. That's what I'm picking up with this Ace of Pentacles. There's a child or pregnancy and somebody doesn't see. They don't realize that this, either they need a DNA test or, I don't know, somebody doesn't realize that this child is not theirs. Or maybe this was past energy, right? And that's why somebody disconnected from somebody. Dang, now I gotta, hold on, I gotta get one more card. I'm supposed to close this out, but yeah, look, I just split the deck. Look, we got the Moon card, but then we have Ace of Cups in reverse. So maybe this could have been revealed. Yeah, Eight of Cups. So maybe it could be, or maybe not, because somebody could be doing some type of magic on somebody. Duh, we got Love Spell. I just forgot. We got Love Spell. So somebody. Oh, somebody's trying to keep this covered up. I cannot make this up. Look what's right behind this Moon card. This third party. So it's a feminine that's trying to keep this covered up. Because she had another lover. Yep, Ace of Wands in reverse. Cannot make this up. Yeah, so it's like a pregnancy or a child that belongs to the third party. Is that... Holy Spirit, give me one more on this Ace of Pentacles. Because is this... Can I make this up? I said, give me more on this Ace of Pentacles. This Five of Swords fell out and it fell literally on top of the card. It fell on top of vindictive and sexual connection. Somebody intentionally slept with somebody as a way of being vindictive. And yeah, look, Five of Wands. This is a way of like kind of attack, their personal attack against somebody. But it looks like somebody ended up getting pregnant. So it's like that was like karma or something. Yeah, anything else on this Ace of Pentacles? What is this? Hermit in reverse and Seven of Swords. Yeah, I don't know who this is for, but somebody's not realizing this yet. I don't know. Somebody could be a Virgo, but I don't know. Somebody possibly doesn't realize. Cannot make this up. Seven of Swords, Two of Cups, Two of Wands. This was a plan. Somebody was in this deceptive energy, wearing a mask. Purposely, this was a plan. Purposely slept with someone that this person was friends with or family members with or cool with. Yeah. They carefully thought this through. That's crazy. Yeah. But it's like somebody was, I don't know, somebody could have figured this out though, because look how he's like doing some calculations, and then we have the Emperor. So somebody could be looking into this, or this could be past energy. Somebody did look into this and they could have realized like a child wasn't theirs, and that's why they closed out a cycle with this person, and somebody's sad. Yeah, because now we have the Knight of Pentacles. Like somebody was freeing themselves, and it's like they could be single now, or they chose to be single from this person. Anyways, that's a lot going on. Yep. Because this person had a sexual connection. I cannot make this up. Knight of Cups in reverse. And this Devil card. Because this person had a sexual connection with somebody. That's why somebody was choosing to be single. Anyways, y'all, catch you on another video. Peace, love, and light.